Hey, welcome. Today we are diving into something that's totally changing the way we travel, the smart hotel. We're going to look at how tech is getting rid of all those old headaches to make your stay faster, smarter, and way more you. Seriously, think about it for a second. You've had a long day, maybe a long flight or a drive. You finally get to the hotel, you're dragging your bags, and what's the first thing standing in your way? You got it, that ridiculously long, slow-moving line at the check-in desk. But what if you could just skip that whole song and dance? I mean, just walk right past the lobby, straight to your room. Well, that's not some sci-fi fantasy anymore. It's the new reality that tech is building for us. And that brings us right to our first stop, how technology is completely blowing up the old way you arrive at a hotel. You know, this whole shift is really happening for one simple reason. We all expect more these days. We're so used to running our lives from our phones, and hotels are finally getting with the program, using digital tools to give us that fast, convenient service we're all looking for. So, how in the world does this actually work? Well, the key to this whole revolution is probably in your pocket or your hand right now. Yep, it's your phone. And it's basically becoming your travel superpower. The magic word here is mobile check-in, and it's such a simple, brilliant idea. Instead of a plastic key card you're probably going to lose, you get a secure digital key sent right to your phone. It uses tech like Bluetooth to talk to the lock, and boom! It's your all-access pass to skipping the line and getting your vacation started right away. And the process? It really couldn't be any easier. So before you even get there, you just check in on the hotel's app. Then the app sends that digital key to your phone. When you arrive, you just walk right up to your room, hold your phone to the lock for a second, and you're in. That's it. Simple. For you, the guest, the benefits here are just massive. I mean, sure, you skip the line, which is great, but it's more than that. It just makes your arrival completely seamless. Imagine getting in on a late flight, and you know you don't have to deal with anyone. You can just go straight to your room and crash. It puts you in the driver's seat from the moment you set foot on the property. And this quote just nails it. It's not just about being faster, it's about how it feels. That sense of control, of ease, it just sets a completely different positive tone for your entire trip. Okay, so you've skipped the line, you've breezed into your room, but the tech revolution does not stop at the door. Oh no. Now it's about making the room itself way smarter. Just picture this for a second. You walk in, and instead of fumbling around for light switches or trying to figure out that ancient, confusing thermostat, what if the room was just ready for you? Ready to adapt to exactly what you want. This is what we call a smart room. The whole idea is to put all the controls for your environment, we're talking lights, temperature, the TV, everything onto one simple, easy-to-use device, usually a tablet in the room or even right back on that same hotel app on your phone. And I mean, you get total control here. You can dim the lights perfectly for a movie, crank the AC before you go to sleep, open the curtains automatically to wake you up with the sun. You can do it all without even getting out of bed. And that's the kicker, right? It's all centralized. No more hunting for 3 different remotes and a bunch of mystery switches on the wall. It's one device to rule them all, which makes everything just incredibly easy. Now check out this chart, because it really just shows you the difference in a snapshot. In a traditional room, your ability to personalize your space is, well, pretty low. But a smart room? It just blows that out of the water. The level of control you get is on a whole other planet compared to what we're used to. So when you put it all together, what do you get? Well, you get a stay where the room feels less like some generic box and more like your own personal space. It's modern, it's way more comfortable, and it feels like it was designed just for you. But, and this is a really important but, there's one final piece to this whole puzzle. All this incredible technology is only great if it actually, works for us. Because let's be real, we have all been there, right? You're faced with some new gadget that's supposed to make life easier, and it just ends up being a confusing mess. The absolute last thing you want on vacation is to get into a fight with the smart lighting system. And that's the absolute key to all of this. For a smart hotel to really deliver on its promise, the tech has to be intuitive. It has to be accessible. It needs to feel completely effortless, not like you're trying to learn a new programming language. So this really puts the responsibility back on the hotels. They can't just install all this cool tech and call it a day.
They need to give you simple instructions, have staff who can actually help you if you need it, and most importantly, make sure the tech is rock solid. Because trust me, a digital key that doesn't work is way, way more frustrating than just waiting in line.
Which brings us to the bottom line, the most crucial point of all. Technology is an amazing tool, but it's meant to enhance the human experience, not replace it. The goal isn't a hotel run by robots. It's a hotel where tech handles all the boring stuff, freeing up the staff to give you real personal service, like a great local restaurant tip or help with a tricky travel problem. And that kind of leaves us with a cool final thought to chew on. As these hotels learn your preferences over time, this personalization is only going to get smarter. So, will your next hotel room already know you like the AC at 70 degrees the moment you walk through the door? Honestly, it's not that far off. This revolution is really just getting started.